One, I'd like to call to order the August 13th to 2024 City of Norwich Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. Mark Benjamin is absent. Dave Martin present. Minutes.
Present.
Dr. Travis.
Present.
Ed Auerbach.
Aberbat, yes. Yep, I'm here. I'm going to, looks like my computer just turned on, so I'm gonna get rid of my phone and use just the computer. I see it's in my wife's name.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that, I'm sorry, Mr. Vice Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that recognizes Dave Martin as the acting chairman for this meeting in the absence of Mark Benjamin.
Dottie Travers.
All those in favor?
Phoenix, aye.
Dottie, aye.
Dave Martin, aye.
Ed, you there?
Yep, I'm here. Hi.
Okay.
All in favor? Okay, motion passed. Any communications?
The one communication I did receive was in regards to tonight's ordinance or tonight's variance.
Okay.
From the property, the abutting property at 50 Clinton Avenue, for the CRAC at 228 West Town Street, which is the building in front. And I emailed that and posted it in the documents on the web. If you want, I can read the letter into the record, or we can record this part of the public hearing.
Yeah, I think it's probably public hearing is
Okay.
appropriate, right?
Right.
Excuse me, motion to accept the June 11th, 2024 meeting minutes.
I make a motion to accept.
Second, Phoenix.
Any additions or corrections?
Can I?
found
Unless Mark is here.
Sandy? Ed, do you have any
No
additions?
additions or corrections now.
All those in favor?
Phoenix, aye.
Dottie, aye.
Get Aberbat, aye.
Dave Martin, aye. This is, any old business? If there's any old business? Okay, new business? Which can read the, public hearing notice to the record?
Yep. It's too late. Yeah.
We want to notify the applicant
Can we do that afterwards?
first. Okay.
I don't, I
I
think we
think if we're going to open the public hearing to read the notice, I mean, we can discuss it. I did discuss it with the applicant earlier today on the phone.
Okay.
About having four.
Okay, so open the meeting, start the hearing.
Yep. Okay. Notice is hereby given that the zoning board of appeals will hold a hybrid virtual in-person public hearing for the following application at the regular meeting on Tuesday, August 13th, 2023 at 7 p.m. in a lower level conference room at 23 Union Street, Norwich, Connecticut. For remote virtual access to the meeting, refer to the blog information located on the agenda, posted in the city, on the city website. Application B 24-07, 15 Clinton Avenue, request relief from zoning regulation section 4.8.3 to allow for the enlargement of a building dedicated to a non-conforming residential use in the general commercial zone by the construction of a 14 by 24 addition and allow the expansion of the non-conforming use within the property. Within property of Russell Palazzo and Wendy Marcero. Application of Russell Palazzo and Wendy Marcero. Assessors map 58, block 2, lot 41, general commercial zone.
Okay.
Letter. Just,
Um,
yeah, just. It's not-
That isn't part of-
yeah, before, I think,
Oh.
before we get into the testimony in the public hearing, we give the applicant the
Okay,
option.
got it.
So you want me to explain it?
Sure,
on the record?
please.
So in Connecticut, variance, to obtain a variance, you need 4 affirmative votes. We have 5 members and only 4 in attendance tonight, 3 in person and 1 by Zoom. So we always give the applicant the option, if they want to continue to the next month, that hopefully we have 5 members. I don't know of, or I haven't heard of any conflicts for next month. This month's conflict kind of came up quickly and the chairman unfortunately couldn't be here. So that's, the board gives the applicant that opportunity because, 4 out of 5 votes versus 4 out of 4. Yeah.
So we choose to have 5.
Okay, so you want to continue the public hearing. So they want to continue the public hearing till next month. So,
Okay,
probably the best thing to do is to make a motion and continue it to the next regularly scheduled meeting. That way we're not taking testimony tonight that Mark wouldn't hear.
got it. Sure, understand.
All right, Bob Phoenix make a motion to continue application 2407 to the next scheduled zoning board meeting on September,
And it's going to be September 11th
or September 11th.
or 10th, sorry.
Amend my motion to September 10th.
I'll second that.
I said,
Dottie,
All those in favor?
Bob Phoenix, aye.
Dottie,
Aye. Aye.
Dave Martin, aye. Motion passes.
Passes.
Ed Everbeck, aye.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ed
What-
Ever,
We'll have to do is verify that the next meeting is going to be the 10th. To make sure there isn't one of those presidential, isn't that about the time presidential holidays are falling?
Oh,
I want to make sure, because every once in a while they throw a curveball at me,
Yeah.
and Lincoln's birthday. And I don't see any birthdays on this phone calendar, so I can't tell you. Lincoln's birthday falls on a Tuesday.
It's the 10th.
Lincoln's birthday is the
No,
10th.
no,
The meeting.
the meeting is on the 10th.
Okay,
I have it in,
okay.
that was also.
Lincoln's birthday kind of throws a curveball
Yep.
once in a while.
All right,
Okay.
so, okay, we have information. So,
And then,
get staff updates.
No, I don't have any staff updates. We're working on zoning regulation updates. The plan of conservation was completed.
okay,
So now we're working with a company and they're gonna restructure all of our regulations as far as how they're structured in a book.
Okay.
We're going to more of a use table base and gonna kind of go away from each district having the whole narrative that's in the districts.
got it.
So parking is gonna be parking on its own. You're not gonna have parking standards on its own, and then little special nuances in all the districts, because it's too hard to follow that type of stuff. I myself, I've been here 7 years and I'm still finding stuff in those regulations, that I never knew about because it never came up until I looked for it, yeah. So we're gonna restructure that. We're talking about, I have Denise working on a project for the last 10 years. She's gonna go through every variance, get the section number of the variances, put them into a spreadsheet, along with the approval or denial and what the variance was for, so we can look at the sections. I mean, I already know the majority of the variances since I've been here have been setbacks because of zone changes.
Or not ever having zoning rules when that was.
Right. Right,
Right.
yeah, so we're gonna work on something to try to reduce the number of setback variances on the existing property.
Okay.
You know, because there's a lot of them. And when you had a 10-foot side yard setback when the house was built, today it's a 40-foot side yard setback, nothing conforms. So
Right.
people can't do anything without a variance, so we're gonna try to avoid that.
Okay. That'll be all.
That'll reduce, yeah, well, and just the hesitance of people doing building construction, you know,
Right.
conditions.
And try to add more definitions into the regulations, so try to do away with some of the ambiguous language and the confusion that's created anytime regulations, any legislation's created, it tends to be a little confusing and ambiguous. I've done it for a long time, and when I'm confused over ambiguous language, there's a problem with it.
Right.
And my goal is that when it's completed, it's much easier for the public to follow.
Yep.
Good. That's great.
So that's for the zoning board.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is to try to reduce the number of variances. I mean, historically, the file room over there, I go through and I look at the variances. I mean, there's variance after variance after variance. I mean, some years it probably had over 100 variances. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the goal is to try to reduce. We don't have that many, but let's reduce them even more.
Right. Anything else? Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn, Bob Phoenix.
I second it.
All those in favor?
Bob Phoenix, aye.
Dottie, aye.
Ed Averback, aye.
Dave Martin, aye. Motion passes.
Sure. Okay, thanks very much. We'll see you next